Bonjour everyone and welcome to another yoga stretch. So today you're going to need a cushion for your knees because we're going to use the wall as well. We're going to focus on your tight hip flexors but also your quads, and I'd like if we can rest and relax against the wall to stretch your hamstrings and your calves. So we're going to start right here, and I'm going to give you options as well. So 290 degrees at your knees. So I'm going to start with my left leg in front, and I'm going to keep 290 degrees. If you are right on the floor, you can double your mat right here to rest your right knee on the floor, or you can use your cushion. Okay, so right here. I'm right on my carpet, so it's way comfier. So I want you to tilt the pelvis under to open the front of the hip, and you're going to feel it already. Shoulders are down and back. Let's bring your right arm up and drop your shoulder. So let's see here. You can spread your toes here. That's your foundation. And just breathe through the stretch. So when we spend a lot of time seated behind a desk, hip flexors gets tight, but also your hamstrings. Good. And let's go side. So I'm going to go to my left, towards my front leg. Maybe you're going to find a nice stretch right here on the side of your body. But feel a deeper stretch in your hip flexors, and sometimes it's go down towards the knee. That's your quads. And I have to say, this is the safest way for your knee to stretch your quads. So just breathe deeply here. And let's inhale up, exhale. We're going to bring your hand on the outside of your leg. We're going to go in rotation. Shoulders are down. Bring your left arm behind your back and rotate to the left. So I'm still pushing my hips forward. Again, deep breaths here. Good. And slowly release. What I'm going to go now, pigeon. So I'm going to bend my left leg, and I'm going to walk the right leg as far as I can. Right here, keeping the hips square. And you're going to slowly come down on the mat. You can go in stages. There's no rush to come down on the mat. So feel the stretch right here in your piriformis, in your hip area. Again, breathe. And when you're ready, you can slowly come down, but keeping the hip square. So you can put the cushion underneath your left hip if needed. So you can just keep breathing here. And then I'm going to slowly lift the chest. So what I'm going to do next is not for everybody. I'm going to bend my right knee, and I'm going to go inside to grab my ankle. So this is harder for your knee joints or ligaments and tendons. So it's not for everybody. If not, stay where we were. The first position is the healthiest for your knee. You can also use the strap or tie around your ankle to help you to pull. So when we are flexible in our quads, we should be able to bring the heel towards the glutes. I know I'm not there. So try to relax your shoulders and just feel that stretch in front of your hip, so hip flexors and of course your quads. So go back to your breath. Use the tummy breath or the yogi breath. Good, and slowly release. And we're going to switch sides. So take your time. You can put the cushion underneath your left knee. And let's bring the right leg in front. And again, just still the pelvis under to open the hip. Look straight ahead. When you're ready, bring your arm up and drop your shoulder. So spread your toes again here for a stronger foundation. And then we're going to go side. So towards your right leg, open the heart and feel that nice stretch on the left side of your body. And we're going to inhale up, exhale to release your arm. We're going to bring your hand on the outside of your right leg. And I'm going to bring my right arm behind here to have a stretch in front of my shoulder. So make sure you tilt the pelvis under again, shoulders down, and just look back above your right shoulder without forcing your neck. Go back to your breath here. So you're going to feel a contraction in your glutes when you open the front of the hip. Beautiful. And let's slowly come back and let's go back to pigeon. So I'm going to bring my right leg behind my right wrist and walk your left leg as far as you can. Foot is flat behind. And again, keep the hip square. You can put the cushion underneath your right hip. So relax your shoulders. Try to keep your back nice and tall. It's so easy to round the back. We spend our time doing that. Instead, stay nice and tall. And when you're ready, just come down on the mat, or you can stay where we are. So just keep breathing here. If I look at you guys, I should see your ribs at the back, lifting and falling with your breath. And then I'm going to slowly lift the chest. And you're going to grab your left ankle. Again, you can use a strap here. So if you can inside, but you can also go on the outside. Sometimes our arms are too short. So keep breathing right here. So make sure you're not forcing the knee joint. Just let it be, no pain in your knee. Some people as well, they prefer bringing the right hip down and grab the ankle, or simply just go on your side. So turn on your side and grab your ankle the old way. Good. And slowly release. Let's bring the right leg behind. Take your time. I'm gonna lift the chest. I'm gonna walk my left leg right here in front, and I like to see a 90-degree again right here at your knee. And I'm gonna sit my hip down. To protect your knee again, you can fold your mat, or you can use your cushion underneath your right knee. We're gonna keep the fingertips in contact with the earth. And what I'm doing here, I'm manually spreading my toes. Okay, for stronger foundation. And then you're going to bring the right ankle or right foot flat and drop your shoulders and just try to sit a little bit deeper your right hip towards the mat. So feel that you're nice and tall from your hip all the way to the tip of your head. Breathe deeply. And then we're going to slowly come up. We're going to lift the chest. We're going to bring our hands right here on our left thigh, and we're going to still press the right hip down, shoulders down and back. When you're going to press gently into your thigh, I want you to lift the heart without lifting your shoulders. So try to sit down here. And again, we're just stretching your hip flexors. And with every breath, just try to sit a little bit deeper into it. And we're going to slowly release, and let's switch your legs. So you can switch your cushion underneath your left knee, lift the chest, and just bring your right leg in front. And again, 90 degrees at your front knee, and just sit. And then you can use both hands down on the mat, and just go back to your breath. Again, feel tall from your hip all the way to your head. Relax your shoulders, your jaw. Just go back to your breath. You can spread your toes here as well with your fingers. Beautiful. Keep breathing. My hip flexors are tight. And we're going to slowly come up. So again, 290 degrees at your knees for now. And I'm going to bring my hands right on my thigh. And then I'm going to go back right here, shoulders down and back, and just press gently into your thigh. Open the heart and drop your shoulders. So just look straight ahead. I'm unable to go directly down here, so I'm just going to go slowly. You just need to let your hip flexor lengthening slowly. That's it. Can we stay here again for 3 more deep breaths through your nose? Good. And slowly release. Ay, ay. Okay, now I'm going to go against the wall. You can bring your cushion, your mat. I'm going to do 2 stretches right here against the wall. So I'm going to stretch first, again, my quads. And again, this is not for everybody. I'm going to use my cushion. So what I want you to do, let's start again with your right leg. I'm going to bring, there we go, cushion, right knee, right foot, just like that. So my knee is very close to the wall. Okay? And then I'm going to bring my left leg in front, right here. And then just try to come up. Ay, ay. So now you're having a hip flexor and a quad stretch. I like this one. I don't have problem with my knees. So I like this one because I really feel the opening and the stretch. So you stay here, try to lift the heart and drop your shoulders. So just breathe deeply into the stretch. It's pretty intense, this one. So again, if it's not for you, just don't do it. Just wait, I'm going to show you something else to do. I'm going to stretch your hamstrings against the wall. And this is one of my favorite. Are you still breathing? If you can come all the way up, go for it, but I'm not ready for it. I'm just going to wait. So we try to hold the stretch maybe for 10 to 20 breaths, or maybe 30 to 60 seconds. Good. And let's release. We're just going to switch our legs. So same thing. Now I'm going to walk the left knee closer to the wall. Left ankle comes up. And then bring your right leg right here in front. And just feel the difference between both hips, both quads. So there's always one tighter than the other one. So just notice it. And again, just go back to your breath and drop your shoulders. So make sure there's no pain at all in your knees. Almost done here. Keep breathing. Good. And we can slowly release. Okay, the best part. And you can stay here for 5 minutes if you want. So you're going to bring your glutes very close to the wall. So see, I'm going sideways. So bring your glutes, go on your back, and just climb those legs up towards the sky. And if your glutes are not touching the wall, just walk closer. And there we go. You're going to rest right here on your back. This is good as well for your lower back. Relax your legs. So stretching the back of your legs, hamstrings, and calves as well a little bit. So just stay connected here with your breath. Try to calm your mind as well. And just be grateful for your beautiful body. So to have the full benefit of this one, you're welcome to stay here for 5 minutes. So sometimes that's the way I finish my classes. Instead of going in Shavasana on our backs, I invite my people to just go against the wall, to lift their legs. So I give them the option, and some people really like this one. And to slowly come out of here, just go again, turn on your side, bring your legs down, and use your tricep to have a seat right here on your mat. There we go. I hope you enjoyed this little practice, and I hope to see you again very soon.